home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You're watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation. Smokestacks and the riverboat deck at Great American Ballpark, standing right next to the Ohio River. It's time for Saturday afternoon baseball in Cincinnati as the San Diego Padres take on the Cincinnati Reds. And speaking of which, they've won 3 of their last 5 games. They're 4th in the NL Central. 5 games above 500, but 5 out of first place as the Cubs remain on top.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now, please welcome...
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after
this. Cincinnati!
You're watching SpinoKing, Saturday Baseball Game of the Week. Great American Ballpark, home of the Reds since 2003. San Diego is in town, and it is a nice day for a ball game. Here's the Padres starting lineup. It starts with the designated hitter, Luis Arraez. Manny Machado batting second at third. He leads the Padres all-time in career home runs. Jackson Merrill at center. The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Gavin Sheets at first base, Jose Iglesias playing short, Bryce Johnson batting 7th, Tyler Wade at second, Elias Diaz, the catcher, bats number 9. Here are the Reds on the field. Steer, Friedel, and Hines are the outfielders, with Espinal, De La Cruz with the most errors among shortstops. McLean and Encarnacion Strand position at first, Trevino the catcher. On the mound is Brady Singer.
Just about to get started. Starting on the mound in this one, Brady Singer. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Luis Arraez leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground. McLean whips it to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And Manny gets a piece. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Sends it across to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Merrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, just 21 years old. A former first-round pick in 2021. Base knock right field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So runner at second, 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
The pitch. On a line out towards center. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. The run comes in from second. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Padres 1, the Reds coming up.
Here's a line of pictures featuring Mr. Redlegs, the mascot of the Reds. The Padres lead 1-0, and the Reds are next to bat. So here's their starting lineup under Terry Francona. TJ Friedel leads it off at center, Matt McLain at second, the shortstop Ellie De La Cruz, Tyler Stevenson the DH, Spencer Steer hitting at left field, and look what he did last night. 3 home runs during 4 at-bats. He has a hit in the last 6 games. Jose Trevino catching and batting 6th. Reese Hines at right field, Christian Encarnacion Strand, he's at first, and Santiago Espinal at third, ending the lineup. The defense for the Padres, Johnson, Merrill, and Tatis Jr., and on the infield, Machado, Iglesias, Wade, and Sheets. Diaz will catch Dylan Cease, leading the team in strikeouts, 8th in the major leagues.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. And today's starting pitcher, Dylan Cease. What's the word on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Matt McLain, the next to hit. In for a strike. 0-1. That clips the corner. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Looking good, Cincinnati.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Rhys Hines.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Tyler Stevenson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fastball is outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Friedel off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. That one the other way. Sends it over to Sheets. Out number 3. Reds strand a couple, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
Let's go, Brady. Singer back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No, that's a ball.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Jose Iglesias. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. To short, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Bryce Johnson. First pitch misses. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
2-1.
Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 2-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
On the ground to first, Encarnacion Strand. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 1 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. Here's Jose Trevino.
Catcher, Jose Trevino.
And that's outside. 1-0.
1-0.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
One ball.
Good pitch
One
down
strike.
around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And down on strikes. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7.
And
right
now,
fielder,
Rhys Hines.
Rhys Hines.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 8. First baseman, Christian.
And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Foul ball there. Just missed.
1-1.
And it is 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. Tatis really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the inside corner for called strike 3. So they make short work of him there. We play 2 full. It's the Padres 1 and the Reds nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Tyler Wade.
Second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Let's go, Cincy!
And that clips the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Hit in the air, left field. And there's one down.
Batting 9th, catcher, Elias Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Ariz stands in. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rips that one to right. Hines brings it in. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 1 and the Reds nothing.
SpinoKing Saturday Baseball Game of the Week, presented by MLB The Show 25 by San Diego Studio. Now available, rated E for everyone. By Colgate, let out your healthy smiles with Colgate. Inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox, celebrating 30 seasons of the same game with a new attitude.
Bottom of the inning, now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
That's outside. Now 2-0.
2-0 to count.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Espinal stands at second with no outs. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So digging in, Matt McLean. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Here's your 1.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And gone! And the Reds jump out in front. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. For for a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And now, Ellie De La Cruz. Not even close there. Ball one.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Liner, base hit. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. He reached out a walk his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pitch is in there, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Now batting.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Out to short, Iglesias. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Start of the 4th, digging in, Manny Machado. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that one ripped into right, and foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
2-1 now. And Manny gets a piece. Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. A double and a run scored his first time up. That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Singer checks on first, and he dives back in safely. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved into James Shields. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Iglesias, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Clips the outside corner. 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next one is off the plate. 1-2 the count.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner. Just a little bit off the edge.
2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. This to third. On to first. He's out. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Trevino. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball, no.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Reese Hines flied to right his first time. Way high there. And that is ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Trevino aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Just missing there, and the count is 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Nobody out, runner at first. That one outside, and it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
At the plate, Christian Encarnacion Strand. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away. That one out to right. Tatis moving under this one. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That misses, and that's ball 1. Slapped foul. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that one ripped to left and foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder, TJ.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, TJ Friedel. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And the 0-1. That one missing inside. 2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Padres,
Ready now for the 5th
left
inning.
fielder,
Now it's
Bryce
the switch hitting
Johnson.
outfielder, Bryce Johnson. Singer back to work. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And here is Tyler Wade, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ball 1 there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Inside,
no.
just missed. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike. Just
Ball
off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
He was
Now batting,
all
catcher,
over that one.
Elias
That's one of those
Diaz.
you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And that
Runner takes off, cut on and miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Wade, the runner at second with 1 away. There's a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him. 2 away.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. That one way inside.
Ready for another Spinals trivia question? Here it is. In 2024, Elly De La Cruz became the youngest and overall 5th player in Major League history to record at least 25 home runs and 60 stolen bases in a single season, and that's during his 2nd season in the league. Who are the other 4 players?
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Man at second. Up the middle. McLean. That's out number 3. One hit, one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. That missed inside, and it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen, Stephen Kolek getting loose out there. Hoeing warming up as well. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
On the ground, right side. Sends it over to Sheets. And that quickly, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler
Now it's the
Stevenson.
DH, Tyler Stevenson. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains 2-2. Back here in Cincinnati. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Machado. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hines makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackson
So up next,
Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Let's go, Reds, come on!
Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Jabot getting loose as well. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That one not close. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Full count.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That's ripped. Base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brady Singer done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching
Nick
for the
Martinez
Reds.
into the game.
Number
And if you dig
28.
into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Go ahead run on base. Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit next. Right through there for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Martinez picks over,
he made it.
and he's back in safely. In the air, left side. Steer has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open
Now
instead
batting,
of staying
first
closed.
baseman,
If he
Gavin
does
Sheets.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Fought off foul. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
Clearly seeing the
Now
ball
batting,
very well in this
shortstop,
one.
Jose
Smash that one through the
Iglesias.
infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. Ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Go ahead run at second. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Line drive. And that is that. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2.
SpinoKing Saturday Baseball Game of the Week, presented by MLB The Show 25 by San Diego Studio, now available rated E for everyone. By Budweiser, the official beer of Major League Baseball, this Bud's for you. inspired by Major League Baseball on Fox, celebrating 30 seasons of the same game with a new attitude. And here's the trivia again. Ellie De La Cruz became the youngest and overall 5th player to record 25 home runs and 60 stolen bases in a single season. Who are the other 4 players? Joe Morgan did it in 1973 and 76. Ricky Henderson did it thrice. Eric Davis in 1986, and Ronald Acuna Jr., who did it in 2023. All 4 players, plus Ellie, also appeared in the All-Star game.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Coleman.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Jose.
Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First offering, and it just misses.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Hit in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent
now
pace.
Batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines.
Reese Hines.
Inside, 1-0. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Reds.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Rogers. He's pitching
Taylor
on 2 days rest.
Rogers.
Stepping in for
Leading
San
off for the
Diego,
Padres,
Bryce Johnson
left fielder,
has grounded out a
Bryce
couple of
Johnson.
times. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Rogers, a 6'3 lefty, 190 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And it's even up.
1-1.
That's inside. Next offering upstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Go ahead run on base. Next for the Padres, Tyler Wade. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
One.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Elias Diaz, 1 for 2.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Two outs. Late swing. Foul to the left.
Ball 2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2 down. Go ahead run and scoring position. Lined into right. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. Sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Out to short, a sliding stop, over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent, the arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike. This to center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 2 away.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Friedel, the next to hit, takes outside. Hard hit left side. Iglesias fires over to first. That ends the inning. Reds down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ian Jabot.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's Machado, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed. And Manny gets a piece. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That misses. It's 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Jackson Merrill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Padres.
Go-ahead run on base. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
Line drive. And a base hit. Machado around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Now batting.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tatis now at the plate. Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
So digging in, Gavin Sheets. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Brent Suter, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Barlow, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Espinal snags it for the second out. Jose Iglesias getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, And this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Next pitch is outside.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Bryce Johnson on deck for the Padres. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, left fielder, Bryce Johnson.
Stepping in for San Diego, Bryce Johnson. He was late there, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Padres with a run-scoring double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
Number
And
40,
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
Jason
Spin
Adam.
rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run
Leading off
game
for the Reds.
and ready to hit now for
Second
Cincinnati.
baseman,
Matt McClain. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Sean Garner appears to be getting loose. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's the strike. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 3-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That pitch in for a strike, going 1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. One down, base is empty. Outside, 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Spencer Steer digs in now. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Two down, nobody on.
Hike.
Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emilio Pagan.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Wade, 1 for 3. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that skips in the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And there's a ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Steer. And out number one on the grab.
Now batting. Catcher,
And here is
Elias
Elias Diaz. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Two outs. Ripped to short. Tosses across the first. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Great American Ballpark. So bottom of the ninth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. Adam back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. And the potential winning run moves into scoring position at second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Garner, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Peralta also throwing. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The winning run on second base.
No, that's the ball.
Christian Encarnacion Strand in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard liner. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Encarnacion.
Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Winning run stands at second. In the dirt, now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now Santiago Espinal. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. That one hooked foul. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Ball.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now Machado up here.
Manny Machado.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Steer settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Jackson Merrill. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of the 10th. And there's the strike. That one finds the corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Up next for the Padres.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The other way,
Foul ball.
and foul ball. Tatis waits. And a foul ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Wandy Peralta.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the order now. TJ Friedl now at the plate.
TJ Friedl.
Outside with a breaking ball. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And that misses. And now 3-0. Matt McClain in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls away, and now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Yeah, Boog, 2 impactful home runs, and the second one came in the 8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
And that drops in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That's to third. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Reds go down quietly, so no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching
back
for the
now,
Reds.
And we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Scott Barlow.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Sheets at the plate now, and that's inside. And that is out of play. The 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Outside low, 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Six straight outside the strike zone.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That's in there, and the count is 3-1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Little chopper rolls foul. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, one out. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Wade. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 on, 1 out. That
Ball.
misses the zone. And 1-1.
1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
Down.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. That's
Ball.
down and in.
3-1.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And it is gone. All muscle to center field. His first homer of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 6-3. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Scott Barlow won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
New
for the
arm out of the
Reds.
bullpen, Brent Suter.
Number
Just trying to keep
31.
this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down. Next for the Padres, Elias Diaz. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first.
He's out.
2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Ariz.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Luis Ariz. Strike on the inside corner. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. And 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 6-3. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Sean Garner. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 27.
So now here's the DH, Tyler
Leading off
Stevenson.
for the Reds, designated hitter, Tyler.
And here it comes.
Stevenson.
Just
outside.
missed. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. One away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Johnson under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This could end it. Way inside, gets out of the way. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You've been watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.